Hello, welcome back to The Darling. The commentator couldn't figure out what the hell happened in the last 2 episodes, so we had to commentate 3 episodes in a row in the FranXX. We start off episode 20 with a no-eyed, thickless, clearly a downgrade Nana, as she explains the plan of the final mission, to protect Strelazia as it is connected to the star secret. Why do we have to do that? Ask a different question. Where are your curves at? How rude. After the opening, we return to hear the Hironi is ready for action, and that doesn't look familiar at all. In the next scene, we find out that Mitsuru and Kokoro have taken off their rings, and since Futoshi is still 25% pussy, he can't help but notice. However, Kokoro must take a quick exit. Mitsuru should be on his knees thanking Papa because he doesn't have to deal with the cries of "Motherfucker, you did this to me!" But you wanted a baby though. You did this to me! You shouldn't have picked the bad boy then. But instead, Kokoro is thanking Papa for erasing her memories. What the fuck, bitch? In the next scene, we build up to the final battle and blah blah blah. We haven't had mech combat in 5 episodes, let's get to it already. The fuckboys would be slashing dudes. The father would be spearing dudes. Argenia would drop down for a lethal down B. Chlorian would tell the Collidophores to say hello to their little arms. Deliphian would come through with the limit break. And Genesia would say, "Eat my polished peanut butter and pickles, bitch." But the awesomeness would be too much for Mitsuru as he remembers that he shouldn't have sucked on those Kokoros. Meanwhile, Strelazia reaches the bottom of the Grand Campus, and did they really have to have a giant sign that said the bottom? But time is short as a giant worm would come through faster than you can reach your first turn. Shouldn't you be blown away? Where the hell did Hachi go? He was right there. But never mind that, Dr. FranXX's chosen waifu is here to waste no time shooting his shot. End it bricks. He would once again be shitted on as he is clearly not into old perverts. She finds Strelazia and becomes a robot record. She would suck on Hiro's face so hard that he would lose not only control of his body, but Strelazia as well. Get the fuck out of here, bitch, he's mine now. Strelazia would change to Strelazia, the Midnight and Chrome version, only available in Japan. From this point on, the episode would proceed to be hit with a confuse spell, as the sequence of events would surprise and puzzle every single character in the entire fan base. Commentating this would be harder than commentating the entire story of Kingdom Hearts in 5 minutes, but a job's a job. Apparently, the Collidosaur split into 2 different species. One, the Sapiens, and another species that merged with the Earth and became magma energy and evolved into the creatures we see today. But not only that, they were controlled by male and female Sapiens, much like the FranXX. Yes, the FranXX are the same as the Collidosaurs. Don't know why you couldn't just make a robot, but hey, you gotta keep the Pacific Rim parallels, I guess. That was all fine, but this is where things get really imaishi. 2 of the metal-faced primates say they're about to go back to space. What? Space? Suddenly, the Collidosaurs shaped like missiles and lasers rise out of the ground and start firing at the sky and hit spaceships. Yes, spaceships. They would land on the ground and begin to attack the Collidosaurs. As our heroes look around trying to figure out what the hell is going on, the Collido Princess explains that this alien species is called the Vim, that the Calaxosaurs fought off years ago and have been preparing for their return ever since. What the fuck? This shit was so out of left field that Tetsuo Nomura and Hideo Kojima would be scratching their heads looking for the clues. The scale of the battle would become so epic that you would need an Xbox One X to render it. But the craziness isn't over yet, as the Collido Princess will also be hit with the confuse spell, as Papa and the Vice Chairman turn into a giant light show. Who the fuck are you? Oh hi, I'm Vim. I was hired by the creative consultant. They said that we need to add another plot twist to the show. What creative consultant? He was hired a little bit after the first core. I think his name was Ono, something like that. We move on to the next episode and we still don't know what the fuck is going on. Lights shoot out of the metal-faced primates' heads. That doesn't look familiar at all. Things don't look so good for the Collido Princess, but fortunately Hiro knows how to please his girl and a robot. 02, don't be mad at me. I don't think Hiro will go to jail for this one as he initiates BDSM tactics. Back outside, we go from Pacific Rim to destroy all monsters. The plot has these fighters so confused they don't know who to fight. Ichigo decides to be a leader and say, "Get the fuck up out of here." The Collido Princess and Dr. FranXX explained the past war with the Vrim that was 65 million years ago. This would have been a lot easier if you explained it a few million years ago, but whatever. It turns out that the fuckboys are clones of 02 as they pose for an album cover. No emotions, huh? Since the main characters have brains, they get the fuck up out of there again. Later, 02 would say, "Fuck all this alien and clone shit, I'm getting my man back." And the gang all gets back together for the grand finale. Ikuno converts her HP to MP in order to make a path. After a few heroic sacrifices, they arrive at the core. Dr. FranXX gives up his arm, then says that he wanted them to turn him into a Kaleidosaur. What the fuck kind of fetish shit is that? Fortunately, 02 has played Final Fantasy VI, so she knows what to do. 02 goes into a druid form to get the job done, and the Kaleido Princess turns into a Force Ghost. How? She would give her the rest of her MP and retake the Streracia Opus. The Vrim would be pimp slapped and deleted faster than they were introduced. Streracia would send them back to the scrap of paper that they were written on. Oh, and Dr. FranXX is dead. Bye, pedo. The Vrim take off with the the Lance, and vow to return. Wait, this shit isn't the climax? We only have 3 episodes left to wrap this up. We slide into the next episode with our heroes doing farm work, and the Kaleidosaurs and Streracia say fuck this shit, I'm out. And 02 is left soulless. Meanwhile, Mitsuru is still hoping he has his get out of jail free card. Hiro is so fixated on his girl that he can't even pay attention to what's going on. And Miss I Know I'm Just a Childhood Friend is even less existent. Elsewhere, the fuckboys are dying of a lack of being whipped by Master. Best boy Goro is still attempting to get out the friend zone, but is met with a quote by Hiro that is said at least 7 times this episode. 02 will get more cut up than a Bleach character for unknown reasons, and Kokoro faints once again, and we are met with that devastating truth.
You are the fire!
And Mitsuru will be left fucking shook. Even though she doesn't remember, I bet she didn't think things would be like this. And my boy Mitsuru, what you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? You said you would do anything to make her happy. You still sure about that? You can't even remember the consummation. The crops go bad, but that's okay because the thick Nana returns. We find out that Dr. FranXX has been keeping children frozen underground. Once again, his pedo fiendishness knows no bounds. Unfortunately, Nana's thickness can't fix all because Goro is still in the friend zone and realized that a threesome between her and Ukuno is also impossible. It turns out that 02 did a mind-body switch jutsu with Streracia and is fighting in space as we speak. Best boy Goro has one desperate plan to save the world, but Hiro says, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna go save my waifu. At this point, best boy Goro would lose his shit. Motherfucker, I'm trying to save the planet, and all you've done is cry over your girlfriend the whole series. You ain't even hit yet. All you've done is touch horns. Was it that good? I've been stuck in the friend zone the whole series because of you. I could've even had a threesome. I'm the best boy. Who the fuck are you? I'm the hero, and I'm the one that gets the girl in the end. Goro will give him a haymaker of anger and frustration from supporting characters all over the world. In the aftermath, Ichigo and Goro have a heart-to-heart. Girl, thanks, but you're still in the friend zone though. Yeah, I know. At the end of the episode, in this long-ass commentary, the power of friendship prevails in joining up to save one bitch. And even the red shirt fuckboys join up. And Mitsuru looks at Hiro and... absolutely nothing happens. Find out what next time on Darling. Of course, this is a mech anime, so we gotta end it in space in the FranXX.